Welcome. In this video, we're going to discuss the answers to the worksheet for C1 revision. There are a few quick things that I'd like to go through, but as always, if you have more questions, please leave those in the comments below. When you're drawing the particles in solids, liquids, and gases, it's a good idea to show those in a solid kind of above or separate from the edge of their container to make it clear that they are in fixed positions and they're not able to change their location. You should also know about the arrangement of the particles in solids, liquids, and gases and what that will mean in terms of density and attractive forces. You should be able to describe chemical and physical changes, especially in terms of their end products, so make sure that you have the idea of a chemical change producing a new product or substance. The idea of irreversibility applies in a lot of cases, but not every case, and so it's not the best of definitions that we have there. You could say that they are difficult to reverse. You should know the Bohr structure of the atom and its different parts, and how to label those parts. There are likely to be some calculations that involve numbers in standard form or in scientific notation. Please make sure you're using that times 10 to the power of, or the exp buttons on your calculator, as well as the buttons that are for making negative numbers. Usually there are a small minus sign in brackets. That's different to the subtraction button on your calculator. The subtraction button is a function button, whereas this is a button that puts the number following it into a negative form, and you want to make sure you use those correctly. Isotope and ion calculations are one of those things that come up again and again, and I would just recommend that you practice them. You need to make sure that each of the parts are there, that they're adding to the totals you expect. So remembering that these small numbers, those are the mass. Then you've got the element indicated, which will give you the number of protons. And in some cases, you've got a charge. And then you know that protons minus electrons is equal to that charge. And that'll allow you to find the number of electrons in order to produce that charge, because the number of protons is fixed. It's guaranteed by the identity of the element.